Why does she put up with that guy? You may have asked yourself regarding a couple you know. And often that question seems unanswerable, but the fairy tale I'm sharing tonight does seem to offer one suggestion.
Fucked up fairy tales with Liz.
Once upon a time, there was a sweet and lovely princess who adored taking daily walks by an abandoned castle. During one such walk, an injured crow stumbled into her path.
You poor little crow!
Actually, milady, I'm a cursed prince. I've been forced into the body of this broken bird, and I am tortured miserably each and every day. But you can save me, princess.
I can save him!
All you have to do is abandon your family and live in my shithole castle here. During the day, you'll get no company and no way to pass the time. But at night, you'll experience terrors like you've never imagined. Upside, you are not allowed to scream.
That's the upside?
Yes, for me anyway. Because if you do scream, my suffering will only increase. My suffering would be your fault if you can't keep silent. So, what do you say? Do you say yes to the stress?
Yes! So the princess began spending day after day at the castle, bored and lonely. And night after night, monsters invaded her bedroom and pulled her toward a cauldron of boiling hot water, all of which she had to endure silently. And sure, a rooster would crow every night before she could be turned into princess soup. But I'm sure this constant nightmare took its toll. But once in a while, the crow would return to humblebrag. I mean, remind her why she was doing this.
You are doing such a great job suffering, so I don't have to.
How long do I have to endure this?
Only 2 years.
Totally worth it! After 700 plus days of mind-flaying torture, the princess's will was tested even further.
Hey girl, thanks for enduring 2 years of endless days and terrifying nights for me. You've just got 1 year left of suffering on my behalf.
What? But you said 2 years!
2 years of this whole thing. The boring days and scary nights thing is over.
Oh, thank goodness, because I am not well.
But here's the thing.
Please no thing.
For the next year, I need you to work as a maid to an extremely abusive family. If you don't, I'll never get to be human again.
Is it that bad being a crow?
Well, crows only live 7 to 8 years on average. I'll die soon if you don't do it.
Geez, I can't have that on my conscience. Get out of there, girl. The princess now went into servitude where she was mistreated and worked the bone. A year later, a prince just fucking walked up to her while she was sitting there spinning. Babe, it worked! What? It's me! Who are you? The little crow! This is my true form! Oh yeah, you. Yeah! Anyway, and thanks, you can come be my wife and live in my castle. The castle with that one haunted as fuck room? I flipped that fucker. Sure enough, the castle had been restored to its former grandeur, just as the prince had been. And the two lived there happily for 100 years. And that's the end. That terrible life lesson was brought to you by Andrew Lang's The Yellow Fairy book. I'm assuming the lesson is, put up with that horrible partner, girls. It may work out for you in the end.